Right, so today, instead of doing a top 10 Middle Eastern scents, what I'm going to do is, before I do that, is I'm just going to say I'm decided to split it into two lists, because I don't really think it's fair doing sprays and attars in the same list, because they don't really compete with each other. So instead of doing one top 10, putting them all together, I've decided to do a top 5 sprays and a top 5 attars. And I'm also trying to do it in a way where I'm not putting anything in that's inaccessible. Everything in here, I've tried to make it as easy for people to get their hands on, including the attars as well. So instead of me putting in a 35-year-old Cambodian oud, you know, your chances of getting hold of that are next to none. So I'm putting things in that you will be able to get your hands on. So today I'm doing the sprays. So at number 5, I'm going to put Ragba. Now this, although it gets compared to 24 gold quite a bit, I've been using this one a little while now, and it is similar, but there's also difference there as well. I did own 24 gold, and I found that one a little bit too sweet. That's why I sold it. This one, it's still sweet, but just takes that edge off it. The oud in this is just a little bit more. So if you like, you know, if you find 24 gold a little bit too sweet for you, if you like the smell but think, a bit sweet, try this one. And I've also heard that if you like, you know, 24 gold but it's too expensive, you can get the musky version of this, because apparently that one is more similar to 24 gold. So number 5, Ragba. Number 4, Rasase Alwisum Evening. Now this one doesn't really get a lot of comments or anything. And when it does, it normally, you know, oh, it smells nothing like crude oil. Well, it was never meant to. You can read my review on Fragrantica about it if you like. I mean, I was the one telling everyone it doesn't smell anything like it. So the day version gets a lot more love because it's, you know, a silver mountain water clone. That's fine, you know. In this list, I'm not putting clones in here. So although I own Lulukawan, I'm not putting that in the list. That's not because it's a bad scent. It is a good, you know, it's a good scent. But because it's so similar to Tuscan leather, I don't really want to put it in this list. But this, it's really hard to describe. You know, it's one of those ones where you just need to smell it, because it doesn't smell like anything that you can compare it to. It's got a strong medicinal sort of opening. I believe that comes from the galbanum and the lavender. It's quite long lasting. I mean, I get 6 hours of good longevity, and the projection is quite medium as well, but it doesn't shout, you know, it's there, but it's not in your face. So this is one that I would recommend for people to try, just if you want something like a little bit different, something, you know, that no one else is really going to have, because it really does smell unique. I mean, there's nothing that I can compare this to anyway. And the price is quite reasonable as well. I think I paid £27 for this, so that's not bad for 100ml. That's, you know, a good price. That works out $35 maybe, something like that. That's a good price. It's well worth every penny of that. And number 3, Tafa Oud. Now this one was a blind buy, as most Latafas will be, and it was different to what I expected. But this one is literally liquid incense. It's really smoky. It's exactly that, liquid incense. It's smoky, sweet. It's not too smoky though. It's not Haramain Interlude. It's not that kind of smoke. It's a nice smoke, not a bonfire. You've got to like smoky scents to enjoy it, but it's not overpowering. It's one of those ones where there's just the right amount of smoke. The oud in it, I believe, this is a take on the Booker, which is when they burn the oud. I think that's what they've gone for here. I was expecting something, you know, like a Dana oud or something like that, but it's more like a Booker where it's burnt with the smoke and everything. And this is probably one of the best Latafas I've bought. I got it for around £11. The price has gone up now on eBay. It's around £20 now, but even that, it's a bargain. The longevity is good. The projection is pretty good. It's not beast mode, but then again, I wouldn't want it to be with this. So this is nothing like any of the Ragba range. This is nothing like any of the other Latafas. Well, not that I've tried anyway. So if you like smoky scents, Haramain Interlude, Bois d'Incense by Harmony Privé, things like that, this is probably something that you would enjoy. It's smoky but a different kind of smoke. Then number 2, Asgari Exotic Oud. Now this one is just pure Dana oud. It's thick, heavy resinous oud, a little bit of dried fruit on the top. You really don't need a lot of this. You know, 1-2 sprays maximum. It's not a barnyard oud. It's more of a resinous, thick, heavy kind of oud. And I wouldn't recommend this one to people who are not really familiar with oud. If you think, you know, you like oud because you like Ragba and, you know, Aqua de Palma oud, then this will be a complete shock to the system. It's really not for beginners, this one. You might buy it, you might like it, but if that's your only sort of access to oud so far, this would probably be a bit too much for you at this point. That's why I've got it at number 2. You know, not everyone is going to enjoy this, but since this is a Middle Eastern list, it's got to be at number 2. It's got to be in the list. And this one, this is the most expensive one on the list. This is around £35, I believe. The longevity on it is very good. 8 to 10 hours. The projection is not, it's not beast mode. It doesn't really pound out of you, but you don't want that with this. You know, it's one of those ones where you can easily offend someone with it, but where it's soft, it's just nice. The sprayer on it is a little bit weird. It's more like a pressure sprayer rather than anything else. Don't know if you're going to be able to get this. You know, you really have to push the sprayer down on it. Whew. Yeah, that's strong. So yeah, that's Asgari Exotic Oud. They actually do more in the range as well. So what I might do, if people are interested in this, I might show you some of the other ones as well, because there's a rose, a mucalat, a musk, an amber. There's all different ones. So I might show you some more if people want to know about these ones. Then at number 5, well, number 1 is Al Haramain Shake. And the bottle's very jazzy. It's not really my kind of bottle, but you know, it's what's inside that counts, right? Just move these out of the way now, because this bottle's giant size. So the bottle looks kind of like an ornament, which, you know, it's okay, it's not bad. The sprayer, again, very good. That was quite a good one actually. And the scent itself is absolutely amazing. It's when you first spray it, you get the fruit It's kind of like an appley citrus coming through, but there's also a hint of amberness there as well. And then as it dries down, the oud comes through. So it's kind of like a warm, oudy, fruity scent. And it sounds a bit weird, but when you actually get it on your skin and you're actually wearing it, it's really good. I mean, it's above all of those, in my eyes anyway. The longevity on it is crazy. 12 hours plus. The projection is very good. And also, you've got to bear in mind the value. You can currently get this for around 19 pounds in the UK. Now, for the value to what you're getting, it's a complete steal. The only thing is though, it's not a 100ml bottle, I believe it's 85ml, yeah, 85ml bottle. So the bottle is a little bit less, but the quality is there. You don't need to use a lot of it. Our Haramain is a house that always delivers, in my eyes. Some other houses, they have hit and miss. Our Haramain, they always deliver. Whether it's a scent you enjoy or not, they always have a quality to them. They always have a unique scent. I've had some Attars from Al Haramain. Some have been really good, really good. Then other ones, they've not really been to my taste. So that's the problem with Middle Eastern stuff. We in the West, we can't really just, you know, nip in a shop and buy it. You know, have a little try of it, buy it. We have to buy it all online. So there's no way that you can really know whether you truly enjoy it or not until you actually buy it. That's why this little list here, I'm trying to make it as friendly to you as possible, because I don't really want people to go out spending 150, 200 pounds on something, then turn around and say, it's horrible. Why did I buy that? You know, at least if it's this sort of price, you can buy it. If you don't like it, it's not the end of the world. You haven't spent a great deal. And I think that's how a list should be. So, like I say, in my next list, which is also part of the top 10, I'm going to be covering Attars, oils if you like. So they'll all be Middle Eastern. They're not going to be clones or anything like that. So you're going to get some ouds in there, you're going to have mukalats in there, tafros, all different kinds of things in there.